In this video, I'll be showing you how to get a chilled fog effect with no ice. Here we have a cheapy fog machine from Amazon, and it's all but useless outdoors unless we chill the fog. So I've got a 4-inch dryer hose running into this tub I got from Costco. And we use a pond mist maker. That's a little array of 10 ultrasonic misters here. And with the vents, I decided to try to use 2 different kinds of gaskets. I've tried a rubber one from Home Depot and just a EVA foam that you normally use for maybe crafting costumes or whatnot. And it worked both of them work pretty well as a gasket, so I would go with the EVA foam if that's what you need. Now it exits through a 4-inch tube into a bilge blower into another little box that I have a little slit cut in the bottom. And this kind of allows it to disperse it into a little field, but the wind's kind of blowing hard today, so you can't really see the effect right now. And this is just my first test with a small box, but later I'll try a bigger box. And we look on the inside. I've got a little knob here. I can adjust the speed of the fan by adjusting the voltage. And there's a power adapter for the pond mister in here, and the power adapter for the fan blower. And I put it in this little box, and it gets pretty hot if you keep the lid closed. So sometimes while I'm running it, I keep the lid open, but I've tried it for a few hours with the lid closed and nothing broke. And I also have a little power outlet in here, and I have USB plugs on the power outlet just in case in the future I want to add a little Arduino in here to maybe control things, just for, future proofing it. All right, now the wind's calmed down. You can see it, the fog laying pretty low. Doesn't look too bad. A little bit of fog escapes from the edges here. I don't have a really good sealed gasket or anything, but it's tolerable. I don't think I really need to adjust that any. Here you can see a little better the EVA foam I used here for kind of a gasket. I just shoved the blower right into that EVA foam. It's pretty thick EVA foam, and it makes a great seal. When using EVA foam, I suggest using Barge contact cement. Once this stuff dries, it's on there. And it's easy to remove the blower when I'm done with this container. I would highly suggest drilling a small hole or two in the bottom of the blower here. Otherwise, water will build up and you'll get a chopping sound from the blades hitting the water inside. And here's an unfortunate blurry picture of my gasket. I just cut a star pattern in some EVA foam and drilled a hole in the side of the container. And I can push the connector through the little pattern, and it closes up around the cable, and it does a really good job of keeping the fog inside the container. I'm putting it through a larger box here, and one that won't break down from the moisture like the cardboard will. Yeah, it's doing pretty good. Still a little windy though. And this whole idea is that I can almost close my garage door and have a little thin plate of fog rolling out from inside my garage. It also blocks the sound of the fog machine. So here's the fog machine just on its own. You can see the vapor on the ground still, but that's not part of this. Right now I'm just testing the fog machine. This is what it puts out without going through the chiller. And when it's outdoors, it just immediately dissipates to nothing. So it's really impressive, the multiplying effect it has going through the pond mister setup. Yeah, this is completely unusable outdoors. And here it is, fully operational at nighttime. The kids love playing in it. And I have some links down below where you can order some of the items I used, and they are affiliate links, so I do get a little kickback if you do order from Amazon. But I also suggest checking out Into Coaster's video. He's the one that I got the idea from, and he named it the Roberts Fogger. So definitely check out his. He's got a little more solid of a setup, but definitely use his ideas and maybe use a few of mine to make it tailor it to your needs and your budget. So thanks for watching and happy Halloween.